Hello everybody, it's Foxy speaking, and welcome to another episode of Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chats. And today I will be your host. And in this episode, this is another video of learning steam railway history with Foxy. And my apologies if I've not kept the full commitment, but this will only be reading one coverage of one preserved steam railway, just to say. That's based within the comprised selection of the United Kingdom, that is. But in the very, very next Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chats episode, I will be talking about 4 preserved steam railways in full coverage in the next episode, just to say, in terms of trying to keep a commitment and all that, with the series, all that. Okay, I've got to check the contents. All that. I'm just going to try and done Bodmin and Wenford. Now time to go to the next one. Next page it will cover the Dean Forest Railway after the Bodmin and Wenford Railway. Coal and iron ore have been mined in the Dean Forest Coal and iron ore have been mined in the Forest of Dean since before Roman times. By the late 18th century, crude wagonways were being built to transport the minerals out of the forest, and some of these were later converted into steam-worked railways. The line of the Dean Forest Railway was one of them. It started as a horse-drawn tramway in 1810, built by Severn and Wye Railway, and was gradually converted to steam traction and railway standards. The 3.5-mile, 5-kilometre section operated by the Dean Forest Railway is the last of the innumerable lines into the forest, and runs from Lydney Junction to Norchard, where the main centre has been established. That simple description belies the Herculean task of its creation on the site of the colliery that once employed 400 men. By the time the Dean Forest Railway began work, both colliery and railway were returning to the forest, calling for navying on a scale seldom equalled in preservation. All buildings had disappeared, so every structure has had to be located, bought, dismantled, transported, and re-erected. A signal box from Gloucester, a platform from Chippenham, a station building from deeper in the forest. Equally, the Dean Forest's engines have had to be restored from a dire condition, and its principal locomotive, a gleaming black Great Western Railway pannier tank, is another resurrection from the scrapyard at Barry. As trains edge into the thickly wooded valley, the scenery is redolent of an older England. Before such large expanses of deciduous forests were felled for development, bisected by motorways or reduced in size to become country parks, shorn of their natural state, the Dean Forest Railway hopes to extend further into the forest to Park End and perhaps beyond, which will permit many to reach walks in the forest without use of cars. There is also the prospect of the line reaching the Dean Heritage Centre through the 4th oldest railway tunnel in the country, if not the world. The the 1,064 yard, 973 metre long Hay Tunnel, which opened in 1809. Train service Sundays from April to October, also Wednesdays from June to August. Centre specials, telephone 01594 843 423. Yes. That was the coverage of the next railway after reading about the previous railway in this very same book, the Steam Railways book, written by Anthony Lambert, as well as and also forward by Christopher Audrey, who is a very famous author and the famous son of the extremely famous and globally well-known Reverend Wilbert Audrey, who was the author of the Thomas the Tank Engine books, as we all know it. Quite mostly so, predominantly speaking. Yes. Well, thanks everybody indeed for watching this latest episode of the Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chat series. I'm so sorry I did not read about 4 steam railways this time. Only one, but in the very next episode I shall certainly be reading about 4 preserved steam railways, or reading about 4 railway histories, or over 4 railways, just to say, in the very next episode. Thanks everybody for watching, and ta-ta another time. From Foxy. Oh.